And today I want to talk to you briefly about annulments here in New Hampshire. In many states, people seem to call them expungements, but in New Hampshire it's called an annulment, and it is a process by which the record of a conviction or an arrest can essentially be sealed by the courts. So in New Hampshire, virtually any criminal conviction or an arrest for any crime can be subject to a petition to annul, that is a request to annul. And there are a few exceptions. Violent crimes, which could include things like serious felony assaults, robberies, and sexual assaults could be exempted, and you would want to make sure that whatever convictions you're trying to get annulled are eligible for annulment under the definitional part of the statute. Assuming that the crime that you're looking to annul is eligible, then the next step is to look at what the sentence for the crime or crimes are, and then the statute has different time periods that you have to wait to ask the court to annul the conviction from the end of the sentence. So for Class A misdemeanors, you would have to wait for 3 years. For a Class B felony, it's 5 years. For a Class A felony, it's 10 years. And the counting period starts from the end of the sentence. So that can get a little tricky to calculate. Let's say that you had a sentence of 6 months in jail, but it was suspended for 2 years, meaning that you didn't serve it, but that the state could impose it for 2 years from the date of sentencing if you violated a certain condition like good behavior or something else. The counting period would not start until the end of that 2-year period. So you'll want to make sure that you are time eligible to ask the court to annul the conviction. Assuming that you've sort of checked these boxes and that you're eligible, you would start the process by filing a petition with the court that convicted and sentenced you. And this is something that you can fill out yourself. This is something that some